Hey guys, what's up? It's Carmela Maniac. If you're new to my channel, sit down, take off your coat, and stay a while, because today I will be breaking down and reviewing Linkin Park's newest song, Two-Faced, which is the 8th track off of their new album, From Zero. This song starts off how most Linkin Park songs start off, with dissonant synths. Then the bass part comes in distorted to the high heavens, and the bass's melody is so grungy and filled with half steps, making it down and dirty. Now, I spent a little time watching the music video to see if I could see what instrument was sounding like the bass, and the only thing I saw was Joseph Hahn tap a button, which happens exactly when the bass line comes in. Joseph Hahn is the programmer for Linkin Park. Although I'd like to think as a rock band, the bass line would be an actual bass, but now I'm not so sure after watching the music video. If it is a fake bass, I'm a little impressed because it's hard to get synthesized instruments to sound real instead of sounding robotic. Then the distorted guitars come in with a little lead up and the drums come in as well, and we get the mandatory vocal rock and roll scream to start off the rhythm. The guitar has the same melody as the bass guitar had in the beginning, which is interesting and makes me think that the bass line wasn't a bass line at all, but a low guitar being plucked as a bass would be. Maybe the guitar parts and the bass, which are both so low, means the song doesn't really need a bass. I'm not really sure. I'm a little new to rock/metal, so please forgive me. Because I can't hear a separate lower bass when all the instruments come in. Then when the vocals come in, the same bass that was playing in the beginning plays underneath the vocals. But this time with less distortion, so they don't take up as much room in the mix and they don't distract from the vocals. The guitars also cut out here too. On the line, your truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair, all the instruments come back in and they might have added a second bass or beefed up the bass somehow. In the pre-chorus, the guitars are playing, but they are low in pitch following the melody of the intro bass. Once the chorus hits, it feels like there is a huge difference in volume. It almost sounds like they raised the volume of the guitars, except what I think they did instead is introduce a guitar part which is higher in pitch for the chorus. This makes the chorus stand out and announces to the listener that the chorus has arrived. What the producers also did was pan the guitars to both the left and right sides even more than what they were in the pre-chorus so that they take up more space in the audio image, and they make the chorus sound bigger because the guitars sound wider. There's a nice build-up from verse to chorus in terms of arrangement and adding in instrument parts. In verse 2, the synth from the beginning comes back in for thematic continuation. In the choruses, we have a second vocal part to make the chorus bigger. We have a cool breakdown about 3/4 of the way through the song, where the drums kind of build up nicely for the release when Emily starts screaming again. I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! In nu metal fashion, there are the record scratches right after the breakdown. I think this song is good. It really satisfies my metal cravings, if that makes sense. The guitars and bass are very heavy, deep, and down to earth, making this a good metal/rock song. There's a lot of different parts in this song, making it interesting to listen to and makes sure you're not bored. Now, I know Linkin Park has been doing it for a while, but I still appreciate how they mix rap with metal. At this point, they're basically masters at it. I think they did a really good job with the mixing and mastering so that they didn't have to raise the volume of the guitars to make them sound bigger in the choruses. I like the way they build up energy to then be released by Emily when she is joined by the other instruments. The first example of this happens at the beginning of the song. These moments create a sweet, cathartic release for the listener each time the energy breaks free when she screams and most of the instrument parts join her, and it is just so satisfying. This song gets an 8 out of 10 on the millimeter. Good job, Linkin Park. You had me whipping my hair back and forth. Also, I just want to add how cool the music video is and how cool they look in the music video, so you should definitely check it out. You know what to do with that. And then put like the beep sound effect, like the... Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, or even if you didn't, please consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know what you guys thought of Two-Faced in the comments below. Keep listening, and I'll talk to you guys later. That was the thumbnail.